Hello everyone and welcome to 1111 Tarot. I'm Danny, also known as RD, over on the No Crime, No Time channel. I support Stephen Avery and Brendan Dassey to prove that they were wrongfully convicted. I ask you to check it out if you're interested. So let's talk for a minute. So what we're looking at, you guys, is this full moon that I've been talking about. This is a super moon. It is June 24th. It is, think about it, it's the third supermoon in a row in 2021, and it's the last. And then it's followed by the buck full moon in July. Every single one of these supermoons is revealing another level. I keep getting Jumanji. I don't know what that means. You've got like the 3 little dots on your wrist, and you've done 2, and you've got 1 more before it happens. You know, you wake up and you're like, whoa, I totally get what that all meant. Like, truths are coming out and strengthening you. Like, these truths are like epiphanies, or soon to be. There's going to be a lot of reveal between now and this huge super full moon. So let's dig into it a little bit. We're going to use the paper moon deck to just get our energy where we are in the cycle of this entire thing. I think this is going to be a very empowering reading. So we're starting off with the paper moon. It's got astrological events for 2021. It may show something from the past of this year that we're revisiting, or not necessarily physically revisiting, but something that comes back up in thought, possibly, or focus, as we're always manifesting. That's too much of a story. All right, let's see where you are. It says, pay attention to your dreams. Shut off the noise and get real sleep. 11:08. Palace goes direct in Pisces. Waxing crescent moon, Capricorn. So Pisces and Capricorn on the board. You have an 11:08, which is the reduction to a 10-1. So I feel like this is the close of the third part of this cycle. And that in itself lifts you to a quantum leap of a completely different vibration. It's all stepping stones where you're going. And there's a lot of communication that needs to come through from your ancestors while you sleep in your higher self. And so any type of static or noise that isn't natural, it messes with the frequency, because it's replacing the frequency. It's trying to listen to 2 different radio stations at the same time. Truth is being revealed as the right questions are asked. And I feel like as we go through, we start realizing that we can actually ourselves acquire answers through the Akashic records. We just have to really understand what questions need to be asked. So feel free to post your questions down below, because I can help be a messenger. I can read the Akashic records pertaining to certain questions you ask. And then in the middle, for serendipity, choose to love yourself and step into the real you. Have fun and flirt. And it's a previous date. It is May 3rd, 2021 on the calendar. So that's an 8, right? The affinity symbol. Mercury goes, Mercury enters Gemini, last quarter moon, Aquarius. So I always look at what kind of moons we have when we're doing this. Oh, wow. I had the next card, which I was going to put the deck aside, but it says, get your brave on and find your courage. It's time to take action. 10/20, Hunter Moon Aries. On that project that you need to get going, that you've been like, I know it's something I need to do, but is there a purpose? it is, the purpose is that it needs to come into existence, whatever it is that you're personally creating. And it might be something different. Like you may have been thinking about something forever, but a new epiphany comes up and you're like, but I haven't even done the other thing. Just jump into what you're being inspired to do now, right? So that puts a 3 on the board for a reduction and an 8, which that's your 2 center cards for your numeral reduction. 3 and 8 is 11, a master number. You're on 1111 Tarot with me, Danny. So 11 might mean something to you. Now, we're going to lift these up because we're going to grab some celebrations of love. No, whispers of love. That's what it is. Whispers of love. Oracle cards. And see what comes up with the serendipity in the middle. Then we're going to see what you're manifesting. I'm all over the board right now, and that's fine. You go with the flow. Whatever you're guided to do, just do it. Because it's going to be wonderful. It's going to make you want to wake up in the morning really early. Have faith. You have a 12. Again, it reduces to 3. Trust your faith in this situation. And look, the butterflies are carrying her away. It's inspiration being born as that metamorphosis happens and you get lifted up into this quantum leap vibration of knowing something is right for you and only you. Ba-boom. So, be brave and choose to love yourself. Step into the real you and do what's right for you. That's incredible message. Now we're going to grab the hard stuff. Threads of Fate. So, Threads of Fate is a very simple deck. Maybe one word, few pictures, but it's the most intense, in-depth deck that I've got. We're going to dive into your East. When you wake up in the morning, what are you manifesting? What are you speaking? What are you thinking? What are you feeling? What are you creating? Oof. Underworld. Let's get what the ancestors have to say. Ancestors, speak and thank you. Ancestors, please share and speak. The Seeker. Withdraw. My heart is pounding. There's a time for you to withdraw from something that's reaching out to you very strongly or will be. And you are to stay on this epiphany, this project, because this underworld, there's some dark energies that are wanting that. They see that flash of epiphany. And so you're to keep it very quiet, what you're working on. Don't share with others. It's just a secret between you and the divine. So this epiphany, if people ask you what you're up to, just say, just working, getting some stuff done. Keep it very hush-hush. It's very protected right now, and so are you. The underworld wants to get its hands on this so that it can discredit this, so that it can get you in your head. Just stay with it. It's very important. There's this fox energy around you. Show me this challenge, which I obviously see already. Show me more about this challenge. Power. It's seeking your power, this energy is. Because you have something. You've been given a gift that is meant for just you. And this gift that's meant for just you, a lot of people are going to want. So just work on it. Let's get into your North Node. Yeah, the divine is saying, this is a secret between you and the divine. It's a higher commitment for your own prosperity. It will bring in ancestors of healing, where you're focused. And it's talking about not allowing this project to run your life, but to put the icing on the cake. North Node, the Sage. This is his healing, because you have knowledge. You do have this knowledge. I keep feeling like the books are opening, like it has to do with this book of knowledge you have. And you're going to be expressing it in some way, whether it's through writing or painting or YouTube or teaching. It's this knowledge, and it's going to bring healing, generational, into your life, into your family, your world. Just, it's exquisite. But now keep in mind, the bloodhound is going to sniff this out and want to know what's going on. Don't share it with anyone. Shh. Mum's the word. Mum's the word. Mum's the word. Mum's the word. By the way, happy Father's Day if you're seeing this, because this will air. Well, it airs the day before Father's Day, but I still want to say I love you all of the parents that function as dads. Whether you're a step-parent, the real dad, the real mother, whatever. I love you. Back to the story. Let's get into your reading a little further, and let's grab the tarot. Underworld. What is this coming at you? In illumination, there's one on the board. Throw it in the deck if it's meant to come out. It will. In illumination, we have options and the Tower. You have more options than you think. I feel like you are going to have to decide where to focus your energy into. Like, it's kind of like the universe says, there's 300 types of pies. I know pie is your favorite thing, but you have to narrow down some choices here. Clarity. Clarity, you've got this Nine of Pentacles with the seeds that you planted. You're not expecting this. You planted some seeds that are about to come to fruition very clearly. When it illuminates, it's going to shock the crap out of you. Because you didn't even know you had this option. Wisdom. You didn't even know this was an opportunity coming your way. Could be that you have a book deal. It could be that you have a romantic partner. Whatever it is, just be mindful. Look at this. The Devil and the Page of Cups. Wisdom. Don't chain yourself to this opportunity. No matter what it is. Do not allow this opportunity, because it's huge, it's big, it's wonderful. Do not allow it to shadow over you. This is a time that you're going to maintain you fully in your power and still embrace this blessing. Because in the end result, you can't lose yourself in this opportunity. And this opportunity is unique for you. And that's why you have this power here as your challenge. Is to not let this overshadow your well-being. It's about having self-preservation. And in love, I have an eyelash in my eye. Yeah, you're gonna think you're seeing something. Like, you're gonna have to take a double take. Because you have the World and the Chariot in love. This is victory. And it's coming back to you, or to you now, after a cycle closes. Just when you feel you don't need love anymore because you're good, is when it's coming into your world. And sometimes things are like the other shoe falling. Like you're like, huh, I'm going to do it. Really like being able to go where I want, do what I want, when I want, and not inconvenience anybody. Like I don't even want to hang out with anybody right now, today, because I have plans for me. Whew. I'd have to like take in consideration someone else's feelings. Maybe I'm wanting to stay single. It's right when love starts coming in the door. Trust. You've gotten 2 cards, 2 cards, 2 cards. Look at this. 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. So that's 2, 2, 2, 2, boom, 2. We'll see if it continues. In trust, there's action being taken and you don't see it. It's going to come in with this full moon. Could be before the full moon, it could be after the full moon, but this super moon has a lot to do with it. It's going to bring in the wolf in sheep's, where am I? The wolf in sheep's clothing, which is the trickery, the one that's just there for a good time, not a long time. And then it's going to bring in the loyal one, the loyal dog. And I feel like you might have water sign in your natal chart. You might want to go to astro.com. I'm not affiliated, but I find my information is very valuable there all the time. Okay, you guys. Growth. What has grown? What is this that's growing? Bam! Wheel of Fortune. When you get that turning of events, look at that. Them books are open. Lessons are on the table. Did you learn your lesson? You want to go back for this car ride again? Listen to Rick. He's fed water. He's just missing his college boy. Do you miss it that much? Do you want to go back? Is there something worth revisiting? Because if not, you're about to get the blessing for going forward through the portal. Could be walking away from doubt. We got only 1 card that time. All right, let's go up here to this withdraw and the seeker. Like the seeker is of knowledge. And I say that because those are wisdom teeth that are flowing from the hand or to the hand. Look at this. These hands are down. These hands are up. These are receiving hands. These are giving hands. Or you could look at it the other way around. These teeth may be falling into these hands and is the receiver of wisdom. You're going to learn about some very dark, dark stuff here. And you're going to have to stay in light, stay balanced with it. I just find that incredible with the hands the way they are. One set is up, one set is down. This hand is bound. This hand is glorious. So when I think of this way, it's giving up. When I think of it this way, I think of it as surrendering to the divine. And the difference being, I've done everything I can. Giving up is, I'm not even going to work on this. So I feel like you're surrendering to the idea that wisdom in the experiences of your life are showing you where you really need to be. Let's get into the seeker withdraw. Introspection. Introspection. Sagittarius on the board. You know. The High Priestess. 9th house on the board is about your philosophy. You have a higher knowing. You have learned something very important. Remember, I was talking about the wisdom coming from life experience, and you get the High Priestess. Dream. You'll know what to do. In your perspective, this has been heartbreak after heartbreak after heartbreak. Since possibly as early as childhood, because it is your eternal child. Your inner child was very, very damaged, or theirs was, or both. And in experience, Yeah, you're surrendering. There's the surrender. It's saying, I've done everything I can. I now hand over my worries and concerns, and I accept what comes with no expectation other than it's for the highest good of all those. And that's when these blessings are just rewarded, because you've done right. And that is to withdraw and pull back your energy from this heartbreak or whatever it is that was continuing to hurt you. You're like, no, I'm going to step back away from that. I'm going to go get healed. And that's why the healing sage is here. So let's get into this sage. So, in cleansing, something was overlooked and ignored. What was overlooked? You. You were overlooked as a child. It was like you weren't seen. And I don't mean that in a little way. I mean, I feel like the healing comes in because you're seen now. You're valued. You feel the value coming in. You know the divine values you. Where others may devalue you, the healing comes in. And with that, maybe a star is born for you. I know a wish comes true. What's that wish? To put the burdens down, because it's being cleansed. You're in the cleansing spot. So there's something coming in that takes away the burdens. And you know what it is? That energy of, I've been inspired. This Queen of Wands. This epiphany. That makes you want to get up super early in the morning and hit the books. Or makes you want to run into that next situation and figure out the next part. You are inspired. And it came straight from the divine. And whatever this is that you're inspired to do, when you do it, you are going to feel like it doesn't matter what others think. It is worth so much doing it. I mean, I don't know what it is for you. Everybody's is different. But it brings in this healing within you. You just find your place. What is renewed? Your wish is renewed. That's your wish fulfillment. Remember, you have the star in cleansing. So this is putting your wish out there. It's renewed. You know your wish was really heard. You have the star. It brings it in. And what is it? It's a reason to celebrate is what it is. It's definitely going to put you in your head a little bit to make a decision. What else do I need to give up to fully really get to the point that I do this in a way that's best for me and all those around. So it's the highest good for everyone is the decision. So you're going to have to find a way to integrate this into your life that embraces the highest good for all those around you, because this is tempting to become obsessive about it and get back into an old way where things overpowered your world and you lost who you were in it. Purity. Let's see what's being purified. Ancestors speak and thank you. You got two. What got purified is the same as that four of swords. You went within. You found that guiding light. Or at least it's coming to you. Believe me. And that guiding light had to do with setting something right. It balanced the scales. Because didn't matter what others told you in the past. It was really meant for you. All along. It was divinely aligned for you. And others may have even made you feel bad about doing that. But now you're sovereign. Now there's no one to stop you. And it's time. Let's get our blessings on here. I'm so excited for you. I'm telling you, this portal is going to wake you to this beautiful thing from the divine. And it's because you pass these tests. And it may not come in until the blessing. May not come in until the buck full moon in July. But you'll start getting an idea. You'll feel it coming. This energy is powerful. And it comes in like a what? Yeah. Yeah. And you might need to rethink like how your life is going to go from here on. Because it changes things. Fog veiled. The underworld has kept this very well hidden from you for a very long time. Like trying to keep you down. Trying to put fear in your heart somehow. To keep you from doing this project or this energy. And the reason is you make harmonious music. It's harmony because it's the power that you have. The divine aligns with this and says, yes, this is where you make your best music. This is you being in harmony with the universe because you make beautiful music. Seeker, withdraw. Seeker, withdraw, submerged, iceberg. This has been buried by the dark. It has, through fear, and it's time to be the real you. Just walk out and do what gets you going. Doesn't matter. If you want to wear a polka dot dress while you mow the lawn, just do it if it sets your heart on fire. This is important. This is a matter of you saying, yes, this is for me. Sage, island, solitude. You're going to be pulling within because this is a secret between you and the divine till it's ready. And it's out of love. It's you having that love for what you do. The compassion to do this project is incredible. And because it's intent, I almost felt like to say, set justice straight. It will bring in healing. A lot. And what's the most valuable thing out there, really? When you think of wealth, is it health? Being healthy? Feeling good? Speaking your truth? You're going to find that you have a heart of gold. A heart of gold. I love you. To the moon and back.